He said, "The smell of her vagina makes me nauseous." She said, "You homos think all men are gay." My name is Eric. Welcome to the craziness that lives inside my head.
Oh, never mind. We try. We love.
In the black community in the 60s and 70s, it was okay to get a blowjob from another man just as long as the man receiving the blowjob didn't suck cock, didn't kiss or show any kind of affection to another man, and didn't take it up the butt. Then he was considered to be as straight as an arrow. Also, it was unheard of in the black communities in the 60s and 70s, the black woman orally stimulating any male sex organ or anal pleasure. And God forbid, if a man went down on her, that wasn't the natural way to have sex. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was what I heard through the grapevine. In the early 70s, I was too afraid to frequent gay bars. My first lover, who was undercover or in denial of his sexuality, took me to the Bonsoir on 8th Street and Avenue of the Americas, aka 6th Avenue, down the block from Nathan's famous hot dogs. It was in the Village. We went there that night to see Barbra Streisand, but we missed her. For this reason, I grew up thinking that having sex with another man was as normal as having sex with a woman, and what was all the hubbub about? I had a friend at work who was drop dead gorgeous. He oozed masculinity. The women at work would swoon when he talked to them. Well, the guy and I were at lunch when he revealed to me that he loved having sex with the women. It was their feminine odor that he couldn't tolerate. I just went, okay, and continued to eat lunch. It never occurred to me that this confession about his sexuality may be an indication of homosexual inclination. I thought it was normal for a man not to be attracted to a female fragrance. Then some years later, on my new job, me and a couple of gay who were undercover, so I had gay undercover friends at work, and we was hanging out bar hopping. We wanted some real action, and we wound up at the Nickel Bar on 72nd Street between Amsterdam and Broadway. That's where a lot of blacks hang out. That was mainly the black bar in that Upper West Side area. As we were sitting at the bar, Bobby, a ladies' man from work, he was hot. Every woman on the trading floor wanted him. And he did have a girlfriend, by the way, but that didn't stop these women. Anyway, so Bobby, who was this ladies' man from work, entered the bar room from the dance floor, completely oblivious to us who was sitting at the bar. We all worked together. He just passed us like, and he exited the bar. He saw us, said one of my fellow employees, "So what? Hear no evil, see no evil," my other friend said, as we all laughed. And you know what that meant. It's our secret. Keep it a secret. When we get back to work, don't gossip about it. It was meant at me, because I was a big gossiper. Couldn't wait to tell people, guess who I saw at the bar? So anyway, that week, one of the girls at work on the trading floor was telling me how she's been dating that undercover guy that we saw at the bar. He proposed to her and she wanted to know what did I think. Why she wanted me to? Well, it wasn't just me. I think she was telling everybody. Now since hindsight, I think she must have had her suspicions. But anyway, she liked the guy, and I think she really wanted to marry him. So I said, vicious catty queen that I was, bad move. I love him, she said indignantly. And I'm like, if you love him, just marry the damn thing. Then I said, you and everybody else on the trading floor, I informed her. I mean, she knew it. Girls were chasing him left and right. Why would you want to marry my man knowing that these women are not going to stop chasing after him? But anyway, I digress. Okay. And she goes, and what does that mean? She became greatly annoyed. So you know me, I got a big mouth. He's gay, I revealed with my big mouth. Oh, she was vicious. She was vicious back. She goes, you faggots make me sick. You think because a man gives you some kind of attention, he's gay. And then I was just as vicious as she can, and I yelled back, you women need to grow up. Just because a man stick his dick in your pussy doesn't make him a straight man. And of course, I quickly exit her because, you know, black women, they'll slap the shit out of you in a minute. So I didn't want to get hit by a black woman. So I backed up when I said that. So anyway, as I got older, I've come across quite a few women who didn't know their boyfriends were homosexual. I've also encountered a lot of women who really didn't care their boyfriends were homosexual as long as he kept a roof over her head, food in her belly, and paid all the bills. I met a lot of those women too. And I have to admit the same was for men, especially married, God-fearing men living in the Bible Belt that took every opportunity to lay up with a man when their wives least expected. You should see Walmart sometimes. I mean, I hate to say this. I don't want to sound like a slut. I fooled around with a lot of married men, and I knew I was married. So when I see them in Walmart, I ignore them. They ignore me, I ignore them. And once in a while, after we pass each other, ignore, and they're walking with their wife, they'll turn and give me a smile. Isn't that something? Isn't that precious? Well, I'm going to leave you with this. If you lie down with dogs, you will get up with fleas. You just heard the craziness that lives inside my head.